What is Kantorovich's shadow pricing? Have you ever wondered how resources are allocated in economies that do not rely on market prices? Let's talk about a fascinating concept called shadow pricing, developed by Leonid Kantorovich. This idea plays a significant role in understanding how socialist economies can optimize resource use. Kantorovich, a Soviet mathematician and economist, introduced shadow pricing to help solve problems related to resource allocation in planned economies. In these systems, market prices may not exist or may be distorted. Shadow prices are theoretical values assigned to goods and services that lack clear market prices. At its core, shadow pricing represents the opportunity cost of using a resource in one way instead of another. These prices are not determined by supply and demand but are calculated mathematically. They act as guiding tools in production planning, helping to maximize total output while considering constraints. When planners use shadow prices, they can see the value of an additional unit of a resource. This value indicates how much more output could be produced if that resource were used differently. By doing this, shadow prices help identify which resources are most scarce or valuable, guiding efficient allocation in a planned economy. Kantorovich's approach allows a socialist economy to mimic the informational role of prices in a market economy. However, instead of focusing on consumer demand or competition, it is based on the production system itself. This method is especially important for socialist economies, as it provides a scientific way to improve resource efficiency. One of the key challenges in socialism is the calculation problem. This refers to the difficulty of allocating resources rationally without market prices. Kantorovich's shadow pricing addresses this issue by generating prices that reflected the overall value of inputs and outputs in the economy. These shadow prices are not static. They change as the economy evolves. This means planners must continuously update them to guide production decisions effectively. By doing so, they can identify bottlenecks, prioritize activities, and balance inputs and outputs to maximize overall efficiency. Unlike market prices, which reflected individual preferences and profit motives, shadow prices are designed to serve collective goals. They focus on maximizing planned output and social utility, aligning with the principles of socialism. In summary, Kantorovich's shadow pricing is a mathematical tool that assigns value to resources in a planned economy. It helps optimize production and resource allocation, bridging the gap between the absence of market prices and the need for efficient economic calculation. This approach embodies a rational way to plan that aligns with socialist principles, aiming for the collective benefit of society.